Hi. So I've been kind of out of the loop for not that long. You miss a day and you probably miss a lot when it comes to Foodie Beauty. So I started watching Phat Cow. It's with a PH. Definitely subscribe to her. She's actually amazing, fantastic. She, unlike Foodie, actually knows a lot about Islam, the religion, practices, bit of the law, the way things operate, function. She knows it because she was actually married to a Muslim man. Not faking it. She was actually married to him, had children and all that. And so she knows everything. She knows what an actual marriage certificate looks like, a proper one, all that sort of stuff. So, because Foodie goes on live constantly, and you don't know if she's going to be on Kick YouTube, you're like, which one, like, come on, man, like, do you ever, like, rest or something? Like, I can't be bothered. I honestly can't be bothered. Like, I cannot sit, not even for 5 minutes, and listen to her talk about food, talk about eating food, and talk about what her next meal is going to be. That I just, it's basically all she does is just talk about food. So I'm gonna hit play and hopefully it'll be loud enough. Hang on.
And you will, to be as diplomatic as I can put it.
Sorry, I kind of started it midway. Let me go back a bit, because she does bring a valid point. Because that whole thing about Kybella, which you are a hero, Kybella, you managed to show the world what a scumbag and how disgusting Salah truly is. And not only that, right, we all have picked up on the fact that he asked her, how much do you earn? Are you, basically, are you able to have children? You know, stuff like that. If it's just a sort of fling thing, a fetish thing, why is he asking her if she's able to have children? You have not really gone into details to explain why. So she brings that up, but that was early on in the video.
In your belief in God, you need to be realistic. Organized religion is blatantly, obviously not for you. And while you continue to try and assimilate yourself into Islam for a man, you will continue to fail. And you will, to be as diplomatic as I can put it, continue to dig yourself further and further towards the fiery inevitable. And at the end of the day, God knows your motivations. He knows your intentions. And In your own words, he knows your heart. Now, you your hijab for two reasons.
I don't know why it's doing
One, because it's uncomfortable. You see, it's to spite Salah, to him to respond to you. Because the last time you text him that you had dumped him and he didn't respond, you came online, but you were still veiled. And the response you got was, fine, whatever you say, babes. So this time you upped it a level and you took off the hijab just to spite him further, to bait him further, to give him figurative...
Give me 1 second. I think the bass is somewhat affecting the bloody sound. 1 second. I hate when this shit happens and I don't know which sub shit it is. So I've got 2 subs here. And it's not even on that loud. Like, seriously. I mean, when I say not that loud, like not that high.
This is a sign your dog can try real food without the cost. Like a starter box lets you try our fresh, pre-portioned meals for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so you can see what your
Uh-huh.
dog thinks. Give it a shot for 30% off.
Didn't respond. You came online, but you were still veiled. And the response you got was, fine, whatever you say, babes. So this time you upped it a level and you took off the hijab just to spite him further, to bait him further, to give him the figurative middle finger and to get a...
I honestly think he doesn't give 2 shits. I don't think he cares. I think he's content on her being there. And for her to just keep sending money, if that's the case, and if that is truly still what's happening, whether or not they're still in contact, because there's a bit of doubt in girl world. Some people think he's long gone, they don't really communicate, he's probably already met someone, and she's faking it, blah, 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 and, you know, and then you get some people who think, you know, no, they're probably still in communication, but, you know, maybe sometimes some people pretend to be him to keep up the illusion that everything is fine or that they're still in communication.
Bigger response from him because you want him to fight for you, because he's not actually doing anything to prove, in brackets, his love, in brackets, for you. That's why he went back on so quickly when Salah said whatever it is he said to pacify you. The hijab has nothing to do with you being a Muslim. You being a Muslim is everything to do with Salah, not your faith, not your belief in God.
Oh my God, I accidentally paused it. Come on. What am I doing?
I give you that, but the Muslim part of it. Had you been a lesbian and met me online, you'd be a fucking pagan currently, is what I'm saying. Okay? And you'd probably end up with a fucking tattoo on your forehead, which you would mask out with makeup every time we had an argument. What an awful thought.
Yeah, true. True.
The hijab is performative.
Yep. Agree.
Absolutely performative.
Agree.
It's like pretending you like rough sex to keep your boyfriend who likes rough sex. It's pretending you like a specific band, even though you hate the entire genre of music.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying you like gaming and sitting there playing Mortal fucking Kombat with him when you can't think of anything more boring than gaming. It's what teenagers do to keep their boyfriend around. You know, it's putting out so he doesn't dump you. That's what the veil is. You say that we, reactors or commentators in my case, are happy because you're miserable, but you're not. You know, we're mad, you're not unhappy. Question. This, and I'm pointing furiously at my screen, is you being happy?
I don't
You're
see
happy.
anything.
When you stream live every day for hours, you're being happy? You're happy? Fuck me. If that's happy, I'd hate to see what your life is like when you're unhappy. Just saying. Pebbles.
That's her cat.
I've
got 2 cats at home.
Is really bad.
When I heard her,
Again,
I was like,
this is a good one.
is that one of my cats crying? Or is that a stranger? Because I was like, it doesn't sound like my cats.
What did God give you, Foodie? He gave you a healthy mind and a healthy body the day you were born. Okay? Not everybody has that privilege. They're not born healthy in mind and body for whatever reasons. Okay? They're already born struggling. But anyway, you were given a healthy body and mind by God the day you were born. But how you were raised, how you spent your time, who you spent your time with, the decisions you made, the food you chose to eat, the social norms you've decided to ignore, all of these things that you did, consciously chose, or were done to you by people who were not God, have made you what you are. God gave you the foundation. You're the one who used low quality materials, unqualified labourers, put in a low effort to build the person you are today.
Great analogy.
God gave you the foundation. You built a shit tower on top of it.
Yeah. What is that saying? Your body is your temple? Look after it because you only live once, is the saying. So, yeah, your body is your temple. So you need to take care of it and treat it as if it's a fragile, not fragile, but treat it as if you got an expensive brand new car or piece of jewelry that, you know, you would look after and make sure it would remain like that for years and years and years. You know, like, it's true, like what she's saying. And sometimes, you know, things happen to people where it's out of their hands. And I know, you know, I'm one of the examples. But Foodie chose to do all those things, which is now where she's ended up, you know, miserable, alone, severely obese. unhealthy to the point where she's out of breath from just walking from the kitchen to her sitting down on the sofa. She struggles with all of it. She basically needs someone to help her with stuff. I'm trying to press play, but it's there. Oops.
You are given the chance by God to worship him by showing your gratitude, by looking after yourself mentally and physically, looking after the people around you, looking after your environment, and you shat on it. That's not God. That's you. God gave you free will,
Correct.
but at the same time expects you to control it according to his commands. Again, you've resorted to targeting people's appearance because you have no intellectual criticisms against them. You're displaying how lowbrow your critical thinking is. I'm just saying. You just, ad hominem arguments. If you have no actual argument against a person, you point out their faults, their flaws, their appearance. It's really low intelligent debating,
It is.
arguing, and just screams, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, as you can see, we're on to the latest stuff, so not much longer, guys. So, Foodie, do you think we, or that's women, judge our worth by whether or not we're in a relationship? Is there a point system?
Hang on. So, obviously, we all know the answer to that. For some reason, she judges and thinks it's important to have a man. I have not really found a serious relationship. No shit. Since I left the ex-husband, and that was back in 2012. We are now in 2026. So yeah. And I'm still searching. Still looking for a nice guy who, would want me, would love me, would treat me nice, all that good stuff. But am I crying over it? Am I thinking like, oh my God, if I don't have one, it's the end of the world. I have to have one. I have to be like Foodie and have a guy to show everyone that, look, I'm important. Come on, man. All right, let's see what she says.
Do we raise in status if our partners are younger, richer, more attractive than us, etc.? Do you get extra points if you're married, engaged, or just live together? Okay, by that logic, you have a man who publicly claims to be in a relationship with you, plus half a point. He never talks publicly about how much he loves you, though, so minus half a point. He calls you stupid, basically, online.
He does.
Minus half a point. He's younger than you, plus 1 point. So far, you're at 0, by the way. He's more conventionally attractive than you, plus 1 point, compared to you.
Compared to you, exactly.
So not necessarily to the wider population.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
In terms of, he's out of your league.
That's right. Yes,
your league
he
is.
Piece of shit.
Bottom
Crap.
of the fucking barrel. love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you live thousands of miles apart, -1 point, so you're back to 0. Okay? He is a low-value romance scammer, and you cannot convince me and thousands of other people differently. -5. Need I go on?
I almost fell asleep, but
So if there is a scale
not due to her.
measure your life
I took sleeping
by,
pills, that's
with
why.
regards to your relationship status, me, by being just single, I'm 0. You, while allegedly being in a relationship, is at -5. Brilliant. And one last point
Too funny.
from my notes before I start to legitimately just ad-lib and waffle on.
Yeah.
Question, Foodie. What is your obsession with mothers taking their children to the fucking park? Is that your benchmark for good parenting?
Oh my God. That I
Being
didn't
taken to the
realize.
park. There's many other things that make a mother a good mother. Not just going to the park.
Exactly.
What if there isn't a park? I have questions.
She is
Anyway,
mentally
I've now
delayed.
read
She
from
is.
all my notes. And I will just give a general synopsis of my thoughts regarding no hijab, I was wrong, let's stuff my face to impunity with more food in one go than I've ever successfully managed before, even though I'm on Ozempic. Which, incidentally, I personally believe is her oppositional defiance disorder kicking in. Because she's on Ozempic because Salah wants her to lose weight. She said herself she doesn't want to be on it. And Salah's not playing ball. So it's twofold. She doesn't want to be on it, but even though she's on it, Salah's not being nicey with her. So she is absolutely determined to fuck it up and actually gain weight while on Ozempic.
That makes
to give
sense.
Salah the middle fucking finger. And also to say, hey Salah, the Ozempic's not working. I'm going to have to stop taking it. Plus it's awfully expensive.
Yep.
So you can see the problem, Salah. Salah, she's doing it on purpose so she can get off it. Okay? Now you say that Salah and his family make you feel inferior, implying that prior to meeting Salah, you never felt inferior, which is complete and utter bullshit. You've been feeling inferior your entire life. And this attention-grabbing behaviour is probably
just in general,
very similar to the sort of behaviour you had to display to get your daddy's attention, isn't it? Because this is what it is at the end of the day. It's your daddy issues on full display. Girl, you need therapy.
Damn.
Pronto. Proper therapy, not that online bullshit you've signed up for. Face-to-face, weekly therapy with homework. You also need to practice your belief in God in your own way and not give it a name or a label or claim to belong to a specific group of people. Let me expand upon that by talking about myself, and Pebbles is going to add to it. Now, as you guys all know, I was a practicing Muslim for many years, significantly longer than Foodie was, and definitely more proficiently better. I was much better than Foodie at the Musliming, all right? But I lost my faith for reasons I will go into one day, not currently. Timing is important.
Oh, okay.
You'll understand when it happens.
Oh, okay.
I lost my belief in Islam, but I didn't lose my belief in there being a higher power of sorts.
Oh, there definitely is.
Okay, so my belief has manifested into my paganism. My paganism is very personal to me, and while I can give myself the umbrella term of being a pagan, I don't follow any particular direction when it comes to groups within paganism. I have cherry-picked from many spiritualities, many beliefs, and organized religions, the parts I wish to adhere to. I have taken some of the tenets of Islam with me. I have some Wiccan beliefs, some Buddhist beliefs, some Native American beliefs,
Those are
some
nice.
Nordic beliefs,
Those are nice too.
various indigenous beliefs from other places, and combined them to create what is my belief system. Okay? I've given myself
Pretty good.
rules to live by,
Yeah.
to make what
That's
I
the
hope,
icon.
I believe, is myself to be a better person for myself, for others, for the planet, etc. Now, you could call me an eclectic witch, a solitary witch, because I have no coven. I mean, in the actual pagan sense of the word, not in sense of
Oh my God,
my
I'm falling
YouTube personality. But I have taken what I believe are the best parts of many different belief systems and combined it into my philosophy in life. I believe there is a higher power. I don't necessarily believe it's just one omnipresent personage, or it is from many different things, or it's just
think it's
nature.
one.
Literally, nature is the earth. It's life. I worship life, living things. I'm spiritual. I'm not suggesting you be a pagan, Foodie. I am suggesting you stop trying to label your belief in God and finding a groove to fit into, because any organized religion you will struggle with monumentally. Now, at the end of the day, let's call this performance for what it is. It's emotional blackmail and manipulation to get Salah's attention because he wasn't entering a back and forth dialogue with you. So you forced his hand. Firstly, by initiating the test, by not messaging him to see how long it would take him to message you back. You know, a test of how much you love him, he loves you, which my abusive and narcissistic husband used to do. See what I'm implying there? And then airing all his dirty laundry online so that he would come on and defend himself and do the dialogue with you. So firstly, it was manipulating your husband into
I'm wearing a
communicating
skirt.
with you.
I'm not
and
like...
second, it was to boost your interaction, whatever, your views on fucking YouTube. Now you're monetized again.
I'm thirsty.
Bravo, Foodie. You manipulated your husband. You manipulated your audience. You got 1,000 views when you took off your hijab. And when you put it back on, you got 400. No wonder you're so happy. Love.
On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. It's the same stuff. Constantly. On, off, on, off.
comes next. And by the way, Foodie, it's a long
We can predict
romance scam. He is with you to get into Canada. He will probably hang around for longer because any man, legitimately any man who wasn't in this relationship for something he put a lot of time and effort into and was worth the time and effort would not be putting up with your shit at all. Especially when there's thousands of miles between you. It's not as if he can't fucking escape.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, he's a weirdo. We don't like.
Alright, that was Phat Cow. She does always fantastic videos. And I am like, basically, I think I'm probably going to fall asleep. And I know it's early here in Australia. So, yeah. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, I'm glad I watched it because she incorporated a lot of other videos all into one and made it easier for me to listen and understand. And again, sub up to Phat Cow. 99 if I don't hear from you guys. Not that I'd hear from you guys, but you know what I mean.